they got back, but they got a lot of work to do. All right, they ain't wasting no time. We're going right into grand finals of Summer Championships for Southeast Asia.
You know what? Good on Sphynx right there. You know, don't let him ice you, bro. We know the Iceman on our side of things. Don't let somebody be the Iceman to you. However, though, I mean, even it doesn't matter
that body's on ice right now, bro.
Yeah,
the corner got called in. That was a zero, completely perfect stock on the side of Reaper.
Yeah, it definitely don't matter how hot you're playing if someone is playing hotter than you. So you know, the flame was just burning a little brighter here on the side of Reaper at the beginning of this game. Gave him the Viking goodbye right there when they, put him in the ship and then fire the arrow. Yeah, you're getting burned on that one.
Bro, Mandalorian's the same as Vikings. Like, I could bring him in warm, or I could bring you in cold.
Oh,
Listen, you coming in real cold right now. Actually, great answer from Sphynx. Wait a minute.
Talk about it.
Like,
we talking about stock for stock right now.
Like pressure on trying to get back down. Actually, it's still going. That's like 3 or 4 recoveries in a row. Look, where were these gauntlets in winners? That's what we were looking at. These gauntlets have been popping off, TK.
Oh yeah, it's definitely looking Wall Street with these stocks, man. They're selling, they're buying, they're doing it all. So
occasionally they cheat in their way to a quick victory, and that might be what happens when you're looking at Axe on the other side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you get an early KO. That's the Wolf of Wall Street right there for sure. Like,
yeah, this game is about to stop right now.
Oh! He's getting really good. Like, I feel like he's getting that so often of just like immediately hitting someone way high up and then chasing them so quickly that they're like not ready for the next option.
It's like, hey man, I see you up in the skies, and he is pretty much not respected it. Like one time, finally gonna go ahead and take that out right there. But this is insane. Like, what are we at? We are at 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
This is a volatile game.
Yeah, they have been beating each other down.
Yeah, no, this is the type of games you like to see, though. You don't want to see nobody. In the grand finals, you want to see it go to distance, and this is exactly what's happening here. Nobody with a real advantage. I mean, someone gets the advantage and the other person just brings it back, okay? So.
Very, very different than what we saw in winners, because Reaper just kept outspacing Sphynx to the point where it looked like anything Sphynx chose was incorrect. But now this time, any neutral win has been about 3 pieces on one side and then instantly instant on the other. I think Sphynx was looking to get a quick hit and go for some ground pounds, because those ground pounds were on fire in the elimination finals.
Oh yeah. And okay, looking for the side air on the other side. And I think that actually might have been able to take from the middle of the stage, but especially on this stage, in particular. He is swinging, but watch yourself. This is where Sphynx has definitely been shining. You try to get back down to the ground, and there it is. He's just marking you the whole time.
Yo, you were so on point with that. Like, like that was what? That was like 3 whiff stairs in a row. That's one of those like, please go away. Please go away. I need, hopefully, for this to hit, where Sphynx said, no, I'm going to line up a guaranteed hit. That was so well played by Sphynx. Had disadvantage in check. Made sure he controlled all the landings. Pretty much every stock loss that happened to Reaper, too, were mostly in center because of how accurate those recoveries were on Gauntlet.
All right, man. What a way to run that game. I feel like, again, Reaper walked into that game and took a stock in like 12 seconds. And then Amelia had his stock taken like 10 seconds after.
But the fact that Sphynx even has that W after that first stock is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm resilient with it. Speaking of, wait a minute. That was another set.
Why
Bro,
did you not sign there right there? That was the moment. We were ready to pop off for you, and you took it away.
The whole world stared right there. We were all, the whole world saw that situation and said, what option do you pick here?
Bronze stared, gold stared, we stared. And now now you might be losing the stock first, as you see recovery coming in again. But now we're going to see the switch for the Gauntlet. Unarmed, though, is going to be finally what takes it out.
I love to see it every time, man. What a good animation on that. I know it's been in the game since the beginning of time, but I still love seeing it hit. All right. So, as we get into the next stock here for Sphynx, it does have some pretty good damage here already onto Reaper.
Yeah, let's see if we can keep that lead up, because that lead was not very long for time in that last game by comparison to the early one. I think this mid-range game, I know I complimented a whole bunch before, it's not been as strong. Mostly because look at the way that Sphynx is instantly dodging in to try and get in between the gap of where Spear likes you.
Yes,
and it worked again. These sidelights are not connecting on the Spear anymore. Yeah,
I mean, like the Sphynx movement when he's under you is pretty insane, bro. Yeah. He's definitely a bloodhound on that one, because he's going to find that stock. And it's looking real nice, but unfortunately, though, he doesn't have those in his hand, or he's at the disadvantage. It'll be a little hard for him to get back. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to drop a neutral air on him just because, but
I like actually how he switched up instead of going for dare, because remember in that winner set, a lot of dares were connecting. Yeah. So I think he was just anticipating that he was going to get a free side air off of Sphynx, but Sphynx didn't move. Side air eventually came in from the Axe, though.
Okay. So Sphynx, again, I mean, this could be another game where they just keep going back and forth because that's exactly what's been happening as far as these stocks go. I mean, it always looks like this at some point in time. You look at the screen, one person's they're in the same color, but a stock is missing. And the next thing you know, now we're in the same color on the same stock. So see if he can do it, though. He hasn't been able to get anything open, a good opening just yet. And now he's getting outspaced. Wait a minute. This might be the opening.
Yeah, looking for the GC light. And, okay, Sarah still comes through. A lot of resources are gone, but good timing on the side of Sphynx, able to get through. Reaper still has an incredibly comfortable position, though.
True.
As you get that to line it up and send it packing, that was the answer Reaper needed going into game 2.
I was a little surprised here on the right side. Sphynx, he recovered, and then he still threw a Sarah backwards while he was in sweat beads. I was like, okay, you play like that.
Yeah, Reaper's about that
like that.
Reaper's about that left. He wants all the smoke at all times. And that's actually such a scary playstyle to go against. Oh, wow, okay. We're going to continue to see the gauntlet run, but I'm happy about this one because getting to see Ryu pop up, of course, is always a good time. I know that there are quite a few options for Petra to be able to run, but this one is my favorite.
All right. Let us get into it, man, as we get into our third game. Reaper was able to take that one, and actually a pretty dominant game there at the end. You know, you got to worry about how these games go because they definitely go a little back and forth, but this time around he was able to kind of just seal the deal on that.
And this makes a lot of sense, too, because the gauntlets were popping off just fine in the previous games, and now you get that damage consistency of Orb, and hopefully it works out because Reaper's kind of going in, but like you're playing pretty much the same range at Spear with the Orb, too, so all you got to do is just kind of outplace neutral. That could have been a punishment. Bro, you just went for 2 in a row?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you're right. Reaper really is about it. Like,
yeah, he says, I'm doing it right now, man. So, but yeah, no, to your point, you know, not only do you have the KO power and just the damage racking power, just the power of the Orb in general, but you also have the power of Petra, who has a good toss right there. Beamed him in the head off the Heezy. Goodbye. So, but I was going to say, yeah, no, obviously Petra is a very, very high Force legend, too. So, it's going to work out.
Yeah, you're not really losing anything out on this here. And try to catch a dodge down with the falling there. But even so, okay, now Reaper, I don't really, I get what you're doing, but also you have the ability to find D-Lights here, or just straight up recovery. Like, a couple of those signatures in center are giving up a lot of free damage.
Yeah, man. So, Sphynx, hold up. Catching him right there. I like that. We'll try to put for the big short you right there. Going for another read. See, there, I'm telling, that's the Sphynx special, bro. He hits one side light, and then he's just up there with you regardless. It doesn't even have to be a side light because he's been doing it off of ground recovery, too. Like, he'll recovery and then just jump up and do another recovery super quickly. So that has been getting him quite a bit of stocks and also got him the lead here. Okay.
That Shoryu, by the way, definitely helped force that jump. Because, that scared you off of potential dodge.
Sure.
Oh, okay, the dodge read on that, too, keeping it going. Just misses out on the side air and still keeps the pressure up. This Orb is looking significantly better. Reaper's, I don't know, like, TK, like, the Spear is starting to disappear quite a bit. Okay, actually, never mind. That worked a lot before. If he gets those weapon tosses, maybe he can get something going. He's going to have to figure it out in game number 3, though. Excuse me, game number 4. That was...
Caught me in the chest on that one. caught me in the chest on that. I'm Sagat now, bro. I got the scar across my chest on that one. Good. What a good Shoryuken right there. But yeah, as you said, obviously he didn't want to dodge out because he saw the looming threat of the Shoryuken the first time. So good conditioning there from Sphynx. And then, boom, the slow-mo on it and everything.
Bro, you could have convinced me that Bryn is a part of Shalu with that, man. Like... there was something to be said behind that one right there. But the Shoryu coming through, so much damage on the gauntlet, and actually I'm kind of surprised. Let's talk about how the Spear was kind of not lackluster, but like lacking a bit as the match went on, and it made some sense. But even so, like the switch up now off of Bryn has finally showed up.
Yeah, this is now we're on the Lucian. Okay, Lucian, very fast character, and does not have a lot of force though, unfortunately. So we'll have to see how this one works out. But again, I feel like when you're at the higher level, I feel like that doesn't matter as much. It's more so your playstyle and Reaper, and may just want to try to go off stage and make some craziness happen.
Hey, you're right. Also, I mean, everybody, like, all the Katars have been popping off pretty well today. Like, the Katars have been looking very good. Everybody's decided to pull them out. But the problem is, Sphynx's gauntlets have been looking amazing. You're forcing yourself to have to go box with Sphynx. And I don't know if that's the right idea right now.
Now this is going to be kind of an interesting take. What are these blasters doing? Okay, because like we haven't seen anything even resembling some blasters coming in from Reaper. So it's been Spear and it's been Axe, and he's traded out both of those. You know, so we'll have to see how this one goes.
The blasters were there to be thrown. That's what they were. It wasn't the bullets that were the problem. You had to watch out for the guns themselves, like actually just coming in and just smacking you in the face.
Now I think about it, I'm pretty sure he got like maybe one hit with those blasters. So yeah, you're probably right on that one.
Yeah,
so.
put them in the trash real quick.
Nice.
That has been very accurate, though. Finding multiple hits and consistently connecting on the Ziggs is very important. But the fact that he's been able to do that and outpace Sphynx, amazing job. And the blaster's still not connecting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've seen a single blaster shot actually connect so far.
I think I like the usage of that.
Okay, there we go.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Okay, we're out of there. I do like the usage of the way he's using that neutral stick, though. It does cover a lot of space for Lucian for like a long time. So,
all right, now all he had to do is he just needed dares. That's all he needed. It's like dare to believe. He's gotten like, okay, that's like the 6th or 7th, 8th one. Not aside as decided to connect. Now these are looking way better so far, TK.
Okay, yeah, no, he's definitely went Daniel Radcliffe with it, bro. That boy's guns akimbo right now. I love to see it. And well, now he's done with them. He's done with them. That's a reference none of y'all will get, but it's fine. Okay, watch some movies. Anyway, he's in more than just Harry Potter. All right, so moving on. We actually have a straight. Like, this is a wild turnaround because, again, this is a man who took both his weapons, threw them away for something totally different, and now look what's going on here.
I mean, it's just one of those, like, you won't see this coming type plays, and that's pretty much been all of Southeast Asia so far. Not going to see that satellite side air coming in, of course. That's definitely one of the main bread and butters that you can see out of Orbs, but I don't think that you remain extremely comfortable here if you're Reaper. We've seen Sphynx get quite a few multiple recovery reads and just take stocks very quick, and that can start right now. But the speed of Qatar is actually kind of looking pretty good as a countermeasure.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out for sure. I've always kind of liked this matchup too because it's, it's the two close range weapons, or the ones that are directly on top of your hands going at it. And well, didn't matter, man, because you got the hands delivered to you from Reaper on that one. Lucian taking that game, putting them ahead, man, was not expecting that. This felt like a desperation pick for the sole fact that you traded out both your weapons, but there was no desperation on that at all. That was calculated.
Yeah, no, actually, that looked amazing. At first, the blasters did not seem smart, but the main thing was just spacing just wasn't there yet. And then the dares started coming through, everything started lighting up, and now we're going to see Koji show up. This is definitely one of those picks that people pull out to try and find that last-second clutch as we are in game number 5. Southeast Asia Grand Finals. Do we get the reset, or do we see Reaper get crowned the W right now? That switch up looking like it could happen as he chased them all the way to the skies with the recoveries.
All right. This. Now, hold on now. Now, we saw this. And I didn't agree with the last time, but I'm going to wait. Okay, give me a different pitch. I'm shark taking it right now.
Oh, yeah, that's
give me a different pitch, and maybe I'll buy into your company this time around.
I'm definitely over on the side. Like, look, I invested in this before. I did not get return on the investment. I'm out.
Oh, man.
To the point where I actually forgot the Koji was here before. But Sphynx pulling the Koji back out now, maybe some renewed faith. I mean, D-Light recovery to connecting, the Nairs connecting, disadvantage has been a real struggle for Reaper so far.
Well, yeah, Reaper has actually been stuck around here. Now he's weaponless. Okay, does get himself a punish. Another one right there. Finds himself a weapon. Probably the weapon that he wanted to be on too. Oh, that could have been a hard punish, but I don't think Sphynx was ready for that one yet.
And I like the countermeasure of Koji versus Guitars and the blasters. Actually pretty solid because you have the same kit on both ends. You have sword for the Guitars. You actually not even needed really. The bow has just been working for it. But Reaper actually gets that stock first after
he whipped that side stick and nothing happened. He whipped that side stick in his face and lived to see another day. Like that, okay, that's a Brawlhalla blessing.
All right, confusion is activated on me, and I've hit myself a couple times in a row. I'm trying to figure that one out. But the blasters are coming back through, and they're working. They're actually working pretty well.
Okay. Big shots right there. We're looking for, I mean, I got to give it up to his blaster for sure. When they first came out, the first debut of them, okay, it was a musket. Now,
yeah, it took a little bit too long to replace the gunpowder in there, but
yeah, now he's got the bazookas out or something, man. I don't know. He's doing it up, so got to give it up to him. Okay.
All right, but the knives coming in. Oh, missing out the dare. That's going to be a free punish for Sphynx, but Sphynx is just kind of, I think Sphynx is just playing whiff punish game right now. It's just waiting for Reaper to make that commitment, but Reaper was kind of just, he's got the speed on his side. He hasn't really been hit for. Actually, neither one of them have been hit. Both of them whiffed quite a few times. Finally finds a dare.
Okay. Yeah, the speed is definitely a little bit on its out. Try to find a little extra on that down light after the down air, but not going to get the timing just yet. Oh, okay. Again, that's the thing you have to watch out for because I feel like Sphynx always too good at watching you as you're trying to get down. Now he has 2 weapons that are actually pretty good at that. Neutral air here on the bow will keep popping you back up. Obviously, recovery and the neutral air.
My God.
Also from the sword.
I can't believe that he didn't get knocked out of that recovery on the top right corner. Like, that's actually insane. Both of them deep in the red fire. No! Are you kidding me? Still staying alive. That one should finally take it. There we go.
I was like, there's no way.
There's no way. I gotta check your system if you live after that one again. Last stock here potentially for Reaper that could force the reset.
To be fair, the Illusion does have quite a bit of defense, so I will give that up. But I didn't expect that much defense, but it's definitely enough to keep them alive. Now Reaper got to get this stock. Got to find. I know he's probably looking for another neutral sig read. That's what he's like. The way that he's stopping and lining things up. That's what it feels like he's looking for.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. He was playing around. Like, he just kept looking for a jump. Finds it off the side of the stage. So Grappa coming through. Last stock now potentially for Sphynx.
All right, Reaper. Got to make something happen here. However, Sphynx does have a little bit of lead. No weapon in hand, but does manage to find that bow relatively quickly. Okay, this
is a good opportunity. Ooh, Reaper going for the grab pop, but Sphynx now deep on stage. That's not going to get the touch. Maybe he gets the wall touch. Coming back down. Reaper finds it there. Weapon toss down. And Reaper takes Southeast Asia Summer Championships with one of the best plays we have seen all day long. Congratulations. You earned that one with that.
Bro, you're so nasty with that. That was so clean. I wasn't for sure. When he got back to the stage with the recovery, now I was like, oh, this might have taken too much time. But he's like, psych, nah. I just wanted to refresh my options. I'm back out here. Check it out. Here we go. Let's get this in full slow-mo. Misses that, but it's cool. He keeps going because he's like, all right, you're probably going to come through next. Boom. Okay, what you doing? Bow, got a side air for you. He is doing it up out here. Gets back on stage, and he comes back off anyway. Like, actually, I'm still putting in the work. The neutral air, the weapon toss, it's GG's.
Amazing option coverage from Reaper. Amazing